So since we're talking about Tony Gilroy, and Meg brought it up, there is this article from Empire Magazine, and thank you, Meg, for pointing out where I could find this today. I watched Meg's video, and she said Empire. She brought this up, and I was like, aha! Now I know where to go. So Gilroy said Andor doesn't use Star Wars volume video wall. We're old school, and in here. He goes on to say they didn't use it at all. Where's the quote in here? Here it is. We didn't use stagecraft at all. Well, somebody called Maury Povich, and he checked, and he determined that was a lie.
You are not the father of Star Wars.
Look, Jason, you've got some. We were talking just before the stream, so go ahead.
Yeah, I have a quote from a source that stuff they told me it was in that trailer, so they're worth taking serious. Yeah, a lot of it is practical compared to Boba and Mando, etc. But we definitely use stagecraft, as I witnessed it with my own eyes. Mon Mothma sitting on a huge sofa, all of the windows and all that were stagecraft. So it's in the trailer. The stagecraft is in the trailer.
I think Andor is going to show filmmakers how you use the volume by not depending on it, but also using it where practical effects aren't possible or don't look as good. I can imagine Coruscant backdrops looking really cool with stagecraft.
Yeah, well, and there's the other scene where we see the guy come out of the vessel, and there's out of the ship, and there's a speeder bike down there, and he's going to get on the speeder bike. He pulls his hood up over his head, very Darth Maul-esque, right? It reminds me of the scene from Phantom Menace when Maul does that. There's no way that ship is a practical model.
What?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Right? It's not.
Oh yeah. And my source also goes on to basically say that they did the same stuff with Indy and Ant-Man.
Oh, okay.
Just as a side note. There's a classy way of doing it, and there's a way that is less classy. Like Big says, they're going to show you how to do it. I think the recent Lucasfilm projects tried to see how far they could push it.
Well, and Jason, you brought up as well, like I don't know if it's like in space or underwater, or whatever, where those tubes are there, and you see the people walking through it. Mm-hmm. That's
the barefoot people.
Yeah, the barefoot people walking through there, wearing the like prison garb. Mm-hmm. That's got a good bit of stagecraft or CG minimum.
Who knows? It's up in Scotland. It could have been doing anything up there. As an English person, I've never been.
Where's Greg when we need him? Where's Darth Elvis? He'd been DMing me. Darth Elvis is DMing me, and I need to tell him, hey, you need to get on and defend your country, your countrymen. Meg's putting you guys. There's a good bit of that that's definitely CG. Whether that was done in a volume or not.
Yeah, but what Beth's been saying is the correct thing. Like that stuff wouldn't use stagecraft for those tubes. They would just do it just like Attack of the Clones, which is set extension on green screens probably.
Yeah. Hey, Kindle's wait.
I have one of 3 responses you can choose. Actually, no, never mind. I don't want to get Santa demonetized.
Meg has been to the States. I happen to know the answer to this, although I've never met her. She saw Jason doing untoward things with a cardboard cutout of BB-8.
Mm-hmm, I did.
So what? Don't kink shame. Don't kink shame me. I'll buy you a soda if you just shut up about it, though, Meg.
All right.
I took the soda and I joined in. BB-8 wasn't needed after that.
No, poor BB-8.
Oh no, where did this go?
Well, it kind of just turned into.
It did. It just got really uncomfortable.
Soft cardboard. Oh.
Mike Porter says that it's just after it's she's breathing hard and winking. That's me after 10 steps, right? Bestman says, I'm in the States, locked in an undisclosed leaker's basement. This goes back to what we're talking.
Sorry.
This goes back to the show that Jason needs to start doing. It's that they, from an undisclosed location in the middle of the desert,
It's like Black Phone with Bestman. He's down below me right now. You've seen that movie, Black Phone? Yeah.
I have not, but I get the point. So yeah, we know that the volume was used. People saw it with their own eyes. Meg mentioned before, Genevieve said herself, like she did scenes there. Jason's source says, "Hey, I was there when he unplugged your lights."
Yeah, he's in the walls now. He gets in the walls and runs around a little weirdo, and he takes lights down. It's okay though. I'll beat him later.
But look, they saw it with their own eyes. They were there when he says we didn't use stagecraft at all. Maybe he's thinking stagecoaches. Like, no, that's westerns. We didn't shoot anything in stagecoaches. What? I don't.
Yeah.
No, it happened.
I mean,
it happened.
There's like a chance that they were like, hey, that one scene where blah 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 happens, and he's like, we didn't use stagecraft at all. We built that whole set, and then now the quote ends up in Empire. We didn't use stagecraft at all. That's probably what's happened here.
Very, very good.
You think it's an incomplete quote?
Probably. It's probably like missing a little bit of context about what one of either the interviewer or Gilroy was talking about.
I don't know, Jason. Sounds like an excuse you would use.
What?
I caught you out of context at that movie theater. You were just polishing BB-8 Bulba's head
Like,
and your own.
Oh my goodness! It says shooting with expansive vistas occasionally meant some big long walks, and pitched. I have no idea how they say this in Scotland.
Pitlockery.
Probably pitlockery. And we had to walk for hours up a mountain to set up one shot, and we may see that in that trailer, right, where they're up on the mountain, kind of working their way through the mountaintop there. It looked very much like a Sound of Music kind of shot. But they said it was a huge effort, really dangerous. All you could see around you, skies, trees, rivers, lakes. It was amazing, like being on another planet. And it says, prepare for Andor to make the galaxy feel bigger than ever before. And this is what Meg has been saying repeatedly over and over and over again over the last couple months. Look, Andor's going to make the galaxy feel bigger than it has recently.
I mean, that's what you said about me, but that wasn't true. Whatever. So what does she know? You know, she's been wrong before. Just saying.
Oh, so funny. And then there.
That looks great again.
The comments are great. Yeah, and LB is right here, and I was watching something yesterday. It was talking about using the volume. I think the skill level of using the volume, the people who, because we've seen it effectively used, right? Mandalorian, it was effectively used, and it kind of blew your mind when it's like, whoa, especially that first season when we saw the gallery episodes. Was absolutely mind-blowing. Wait a second, that's an LED screen? What? Because it was brand new. But now our eyes are...
Did you hear a little Chewbacca? Is there a little Chewbacca back there?
You did. They're playing.
Jason does a great Chewbacca impression.
Yeah.
Our eyes have been trained to it better. And even with what I refer to as like Generation 2 from season 2,
yeah,
with the improvements, your eyes have started to pick up on some of those things, and the people using the volume, if they're experienced in it and use it judicially in the right way, can be very effective. But if it's overused, right, is what LB is saying here, right? If it's overused,
I can just imagine Santa watching The Mandalorian season 2, squinting and being like, you know what? That crate dragon isn't real.
He's like, you know what? I don't buy it. It's not real. I know that's fake.
You know what I'm thinking is when I watch Meg's videos on 2x speed now, it's this emotion effect is quite.
I don't just read the articles, I hump them.
So yeah, go watch Meg's videos at 2x speed now that she's got this animated GIF. It's fantastic.